Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the FFR Rando Marathon. We are raising money this weekend for the Liam Foundation, an LGBTQIA+ organization based out of Rockford, Illinois, whose mission is to encourage, assist, heal, and empower the LGBTQIA+ community through respect, advocacy, and passionate hearts to promote thriving in society. We have been taking donations all weekend and y'all have been doing a fantastic job so far. So everybody keep on donating, keep on raising money, because not only do we have all sorts of great things going on in terms of the runs that we've had this weekend, we've got fabulous prizes as well. And as far as what we have going on in terms of prizes right now, we have our all-day prize is Unstable Unicorns for a minimum $10 donation. We'll get you eligible for that one. We also are coming up on obviously we're doing the Link's Awakening DX run. So we have a set of Zelda candy tins that is available for a $5 donation as well. So both of those lovely prizes are available right here and right now, should you choose to donate accordingly. And you can be donating toward various incentives and various things open on each of these lovely runs right now. Of course, we are about to do the Link's Awakening, but we have some incentives ready for the upcoming games in addition. The Final Fantasy Randomizer being run by Lord Fizzleby. It is a 3-seed shuffler. We have an incentive for solo multi-world, 3 specific orbs. That looks like it's going to need 5150 to be successfully met. We also have a bid war for the hero, which is swinging back and forth between White Mage and Black Mage. So if you want to put Lord Fizzlebeef at ease, you can choose the Black Mage. If you want to completely make anxiety reign supreme, you can choose the White Mage. So just whatever you wish. We also have a couple of Jets of Time incentives that need to be met. Gear and Healing Item Rando and Add One to the Hit List are both $80 incentives that need all the monies. Then we have Ori and the Will of the Wisps with an incentive to collect all 5 wisps before finishing the game. That also needs $80 as well. So all of those donations, if you do donate, make sure to list your incentives. And also, we are $78.95 away from getting another hat on my head, so keep that in mind as well. But without any further ados, I will go ahead and turn it over to Maddie, who is going to be running Link's Awakening DX. And it's going to be a great run, and so hopefully everybody will enjoy. Take it away.
Oh, and I will. And there's a missing incentive from that list from my host duties. That being, if we want to make Fizzle have an even worse time, because I curse all Final Fantasy runs, if you can get $40 of donation in for an extra secret incentive that has probably been bothering you all week since it got announced, you can have me commentating there too, which will also put me past 14 hours for my original first donation, where I said if they make me work more than 14 hours, I will donate again. So you get money on top of money on top of money for the Liam Foundation, who really need it. That's it. With me, I have TK Ninja, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello there. I play LADX as well, the LADX Randomizer. I'm getting fairly good at it, but I mostly stick to the monthly seeds rather than doing my own seeds.
He's here to learn more cheating.
Indeed.
But without further ado, we also met the boss rush incentive. So this is a boss rush seed, which means there will be additional stuff I need to do. I can't just get away with my 8 instruments and whatever shenanigans I can get. I'm going to need to make sure that I get everything possible to make fighting every boss in the game consecutively possible to do, which is a rough time. But without any further ado, I think maybe starting a 3, 2, 1 if you want to count me down, TK?
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. And one of the first things I'm going to do, just going to grab, my Terran check. He won't let me leave the house without it. And let's see. Marin? Nope. It's Zelda. Welcome to Hyrule. We are apparently playing a different Zelda game. And a feather start. You know what? I will take that to the bank.
That might be an ideal start.
But I'll first put it on A, because that is the superior button. Oh. Oh, yay. What do I even do from this start location? So we have random start location. Shuffled mini bosses and shuffled bosses. So pretty much nothing's gonna be where it's expected. Oh, I can't go this way. Where does this want me to go? Don't jump off waterfalls, kids.
Unless you know how to swim.
Yeah.
Typically good not to do either way, anyway.
Yes. So we're gonna take the peek here. This might be a really rough start with this feather, honestly. I kind of want mushroom. Okay. So the only way out of here is this. Whoop. Don't do that often. But hey, pal, we're a cold ombre today. Doot. Hook shot. Okay, that makes life. You know what? I want that mushroom. We're immediately going to do one of the worst tricks in the game.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep. So I'm gonna give this like 1 or 2 shots. It's not particularly great, especially without boots. But and there we go. So if you fail that trick, you do get yeeted out instead of anywhere fun. I'll give it one more shot, but we can hook shot jump here and get that mushroom. If we do, it means that we can get whatever the witch has early. That being said, that might not be anything good. It could be junk. So what we gotta do... Got pause buffer this. Thank you for the luck date. I will cheat. And then select, and then... and then we gotta do it again all the way across this room. Come on, let me... Got it. Okay. Doot. And this can be done non-pause buffered, but I don't know how, and I don't want to learn. There we go.
Nicely done.
2 tries. Worst trick in the game. Rooster skip. Yep.
Not one I will ever try to learn.
I don't blame you. Alright. I don't think this is in logic yet, but it is also another thing where we can hookshot jump past it. Or shenanigans. Whoop. Nope, nope, alright.
Mostly shenanigans.
Yeah, mostly shenanigans. Alright, let's not try that. I don't think it's pushing towards the 8 stuff, but it won't be pushing this way either. Where is this pushing me to go? This is my home. Mountain start is the worst start.
Isn't it possible to drop behind Wright's house from near D8?
Yes, but I can't break the bush to get to near D8.
Oh, fair point.
What? That jump is the worst. I'm gonna see... Yeah, I can't break the bush, but I think I actually can. I might be able to jump down if there's... Yes, I can ledge down here. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. This is what it wanted me to do the whole time.
Yep, I forgot that ledge existed.
Yep, sometimes you do. Even me, who knows like a ton about the game, will forget stuff. Don't see mushroom on my tracker. It could be that it didn't get added. We are using the FFR's version of the tracker versus my own. My own is auto tracking, so I know what I have at any given time. The mushroom is just a single check, so it's not a huge problem. Angler key, that's interesting. But alright, let's see what that good old Villa skip, or not Villa skip, Rooster skip paid off. Show me potato salad! Got the 1 frame jump. A Yoshi doll, alright. More single check trade nonsense. So I don't have bracelets, so I can't go into the color dungeon location as of yet. But we can slip around here, and I could cheat something, but it's something that if I cheat, I have to come all the way back down here. So we're not going to cheat it yet. We will cheat it eventually. Dude. We can't break bushes, so I can't get up near Wright's house right now, but we can go here. And fun fact, I know where some of the out-of-bounds stuff leads. Oh, flippers? Alright, we're cheating. Cheating is happening. Alright, so here we go. Super jump! And that, we'll get bracelet eventually, but that That pretty much opens the whole seed, so we're gonna have a good time.
Pretty much everything except Mabe at this point. Maybe.
Yep. Who needs Mabe? I don't need a bush breaker. It's fine. See, I just need this heart piece.
We'll find one eventually.
And an extra mushroom, because the mushroom does go under this after you turn it in.
Always funny to see if you pick up the mushroom first.
Yep.
I
Fun
got a heart
fact,
piece. Nope, got a mushroom.
fun fact about that check, if you save and quit too quickly, you don't get the check.
Ooh, that seems very bad.
It's one of like 3 or 4 that when you get it, it doesn't quite go into your inventory immediately. That said, I do have hookshot. I could do, or I am legally able to go and check out Swamp, because we can kill these flowers with a hookshot, or we could just walk by them. They're not real.
Flowers
can't
are
hurt you.
suggestions.
Oh, ow. The fish is real, though.
Flowers are for pacifists and by pacifists.
Yep. That said, I'm not going to be able to sneak past the ones into the dungeon, because we do need Bracelet for that. But what dungeon is this? I'm guessing... This wasn't what I was guessing, but we can do one check in here. Not a fun one. Come on. Stop. Leave me alone. That's... okay. we are getting a lot of the stuff we're gonna need late game, but not a lot of the stuff we're gonna need early game, because I still can't get into Mabe. Feather already too easy, yep. How do I get to where I want to go from here? I think I can go... No, I think I've buggered myself. I do need to return home. That said, with the flippers, we can make my life a lot easier. So the only checks to the right require bombs, so we're not going to worry about those, but we can go down here and just unlock a door with our butt.
A very easy check once you learn the trick of swimming into the keyhole.
Yep. Which this would have been the logic anyway, we just would have had to undo it earlier. So Color Dungeon could have some fun stuff. Also, say hello to the slime gals. I worked very hard on my sprite set, and I like showing them off.
They are quite well done.
A vanilla small key, that's... Alright, we might be able to fight a mini-boss. Oh, this is gonna be... Can I pull this off? I might be able to, hold on. Haha! Who needs Bracelet when you have skills? A vanilla stone beak. Did I not key sanity this? I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, not a huge issue, it's still a boss rush seed. Whee! Oop. Yeah, maybe key sanity's not on, and if it's not a huge issue. It just means that there's like no checks in here.
Seems to be not.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just very vanilla. Nah, that's a level of vanilla that says one setting was missed. But you know what? It's fine. We handle it. We still got the shuffles. Just means dungeons are gonna be... Oh, that's a sword locked boss. Well, we're not going that way. So let's deal with problems. Yeah, when you do not have key sanity, a bunch of dungeons only have a small handful of checks. Though, interestingly, my tracker should have said that it's not key sanity by changing some of the settings, which is unusual unless that was fixed. And we ignore them, the only blue one. Oh. Oh boy.
This is not fun to do with the hookshot.
This is not fun to do with the hookshot. Yeah,
And that's
it's
partially why. Every time
Yeah,
you
that is
grab a ruby,
exactly
you're just in
why.
trouble.
Let's see. I think I can pull this off if I, like, time it and let them hit me. There we go. 2 tries. This is gonna be the seed all about 2 tries. And, oh, okay, no. I could cheat, we could super jump again, but let's just, Oh, wow, things that weren't worth it.
Imagine if you super jumped and got that. It would have really not been worth it.
No, I would have felt better, at least.
Oh, I guess
Um,
there is that.
Alright, we're gonna take advantage of these flippers, even though I shouldn't have them yet, to just do our flipper checks and get them out of the way. Rupee logic doesn't exist. It's hard, so... We did have hookshot and feather, though. Bananas. Got them nanners for Kiki. Rupee logic, we need at least 100 rupees to do the raft game, so that's kind of out of my wheelhouse at the moment. I am very poor. I need a bush breaker. And the odds are, technically, this could lead to it. This is a normal logic seed, so all of the glitches I'm doing are purely for my own self-satisfaction. But they are not necessary.
Always nice to have the respawn point instead of swimming all the way back after you swim all the way there.
Yes, we're gonna do some save and quit shenanigans. I don't tend to do save scumming, so you won't see me like save at the beginning of a dungeon to save a key, but I will very often take advantage of how the save and quit mechanics function.
One of my favorite things to do in this game. I'm not a save scummer either, usually.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a bush breaker. Yeah, that changes a little bit. With that, okay, I can go down this way. I can use a very seldom used walkway that exists. And then we're gonna swim around, but this is our bush breaker. It's probably after our planned bracelet, so we can use this to get into Mabe. We can use this to technically go towards D8, but I'm not feeling that we should go that way as of yet, just because we're going to need bracelet along that route anyway, and bombs along that route. And, you know, health is nice.
Always nice.
Always very nice. That said, Boomerang does deal with Armos, so Armos Maze is viable. I am doing this check when I can't. Gonna say... just slip in here. I'm gonna need to revisit this area because I don't have Bracelet, but we might find level 2 Bracelet along the path. Just trying to mentally compartmentalize what checks we have, because that is the best way to do stuff, is consider your logic and your checks. The slime key as well, we're just loaded on keys, we're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna have all the dungeons open up in a jiffy.
Bracelets are progressive. I will get the level 1 bracelet from the 2 slot, but it will be rough. It's essentially that I will have to find where I've missed the level 1 bracelet.
And that is a well-timed powder right there.
That is a well-timed powder, because it means I can do this check and never have to come back. I can also get to Animal Village with Hookshot. I'm just trying to think of technically if I can even be in this area of the world without Bracelet with my start location. I think I can, but it needs flippers, which required Bracelet. So I'm kind of in a situation of, I'm doing stuff, I'm getting checks, but it's probably not going to be like what is progressively in the sphere I'm currently in.
Pretty much everything at this point is considered out of logic.
Yeah. Anything I get with the flippers, anything I get with the boomerang for as a bush breaker, it's all out of logic. So let's take advantage and slide back in. Our only way down the mountain is technically to jump down to Wright's place, or to go down here, and we don't want to go down there anymore, because we don't have the rupees to, but we will later. For now, we gotta go... Can we do it from Papal's too? I think we can do it from Papal's. I think Papal's has a jump down location.
I'm sure it does.
Probably does.
Actually, I think it only takes you to the next screen over, though.
Yeah. Darn it. Alright, so we do have to... It's gonna be easiest to return home.
Nope,
Random
let's
start
go to the
location.
next screen. How about that?
Yep.
Up you right onto the same screen.
Yep. That said, I did just do a brief glitch there. It's not worth mentioning a lot. It's called Bookshot. So if you have Hookshot on B, Feather on A, and press them both at the same time, you do go a little faster. And we are all about speed in this house. Alright, I've thought of a check I could get with Boomerang or Hookshot that I do not need Bracelet for. There is also every chance this is a boss that is fightable, so... I'm gonna give it a shot. Woo! Oh, back. And while I am Yeah, this is gonna be easy. I could have done this with hookshot.
Yep,
Gonna
this
say-
might lead to the logical bracelet.
Probably. It makes enough sense. Nope, more powder.
Logical powder. Okay, that is your book breaker then.
That is my bush breaker, though. So yes, that means Mabe is now in logic. I'm not going to go immediately to Mabe. I'm going to make a small detour here. Not that way, because I don't have bracelet. It's fine. I'm going to slip by here. And we're going to take advantage. If anyone watched the Link to the Past run, you know blocks don't exist while they're moving. So, just going to grab that. Fine. And then we're going to leave. And that works with hookshot or boomerang. This is the bracelet rock, is it not? It is. Alright, so we gotta go the long way.
And if you don't have either hookshot or the boomerang, you could always just diagonal jump to the block if you have your feather.
This is true. I didn't have to cheat, but it was more fun.
It's always more fun to cheat. I
It is
found
always
that
more
out the easy way.
I don't
By
have
cheating.
2 different cheating emotes for nothing. Actually, I have a bush breaker. Let's go quickly grab this. Boop. Oh, shovel. That's important
Prepare
to
your
have.
feather checks.
Also, we will never be helping Raccoon Terran. He will be Raccoon forever. Because there's no reason to. We start behind him. And even if we could, I would bomb trigger it. Because cheating. Alright. The joy of digging TM. I do have a nice digging route that I like when I'm doing stuff. Ribbon, that is actually perfect, because that is like all of the trade items that are in Mabe. So we can just do it, and on the way, because we have shovel anyway. This is... I could not ask for a more perfect this. Oh!
Pinya.
I don't get to be a cold hombre anymore. Oh, he's got sword? Okay, we're in.
That's a good trade right there.
Yeah, we can now go fight that color dungeon boss if we wanted. I'm not considering it yet, but it's a to-do. And we do have a couple of rupees. I'm going to use them on fishing game because it's just kind of my preferred of when you have low rupees.
A little fishing to settle the mind.
Yeah, I don't even go into shop until I've got at least 200, because being a thief is wrong. Granted,
That
if
is
I
the
do
one thing I will never do.
I mean, if I did steal the
Unless it's
item, though, because I have sword, I can steal it now. If I stole the item, I could just give my rupees to charity. Because, I mean, I'm not doing anything else with them.
Fair point.
Another medicine, Garbo. And, you know, you could all donate a bit to charity. Make me stay on for commentary longer. You know, maybe get some of those incentives for later runs. Maybe get us a new record, because I know we're close to that compared to the last one. Oh, that's the 100 rupees to do raft game. Oh dear.
Raft
Well-
game is always in logic.
Well, we don't need extra powder. We think we're good on our powder situation.
Donating for a good cause and good fun.
Good fuzz, good fun, all the fun. So with swords, super jumps became easier. You saw me doing them on the wall. I will give a brief kind of description of them. Oh, bombs! Okay, I guess we're going to the beach and hoping that that is our bracelet, because we are. I'm going to do a trick that I want to do late. Oh no, I'd have to save and... Alright, I'm not going to do a trick that I want to do just because of where my save quit location is.
Right.
Because I'd have to go all the way back up to mountain. The downside of random start, no matter how much I like it, but I do love random start because it means that bracelet is, even, you know, in random start, always a very low sphere item. You'll get it fairly quickly, but as a result, it means that most starts are going to be bracelet. I like random start locations for the randomizer just because it's that little bit extra. It's the chance of, you know, having feather start, because feather wouldn't get you anything from the house. Or some other interesting starts have been like bow wow starts.
Starting with Bow Wow outside of the good boy mode, then.
A shield. That's a piece of wood. That's like a couple of checks and nothing else. Alright.
Yeah, better than the second one.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
Also that. Could just lol-zol you.
They could lol-zol me. I want to see lol-zols in chat whenever I get zol traps. So, Sword is one more check in woods. It is the ability to beat good old cue ball. I'm going to walk back to Mabe. I am going to get those checks that I said I wasn't going to do because of save and quit. Because I'm going to have to anyway. So it's a little bit of an extra walk, but it's worth it. Because we do have to get to these digging spots eventually. I can get to a few of them. And then with cheating, get to the rest of them. So we're going to just do a little bit of hookshot clipping in here. So we're just going to flip on into this rock. And then, just do one of these. Fine. Who needs a bracelet? And then we're gonna get our sword out. And go to the dream within a dream. So, super jumping is one of the easiest and, or not really easiest, it's got a little bit of trick to it, but it is one of the most useful tricks. You gotta look and walk into a wall, jump, and then at your peak, turn around and use something that changes your direction. If you're already pointing in the direction, you do still need to press in the direction you want to go in. I do tend to have an input display on my normal streams and such, so you can generally see exactly how I do a lot of shenanigans. I'm going to make sure we just get them, because we have barely enough health to survive a hit, and a big room coming up later. Namely, this lot. I could also stun them with hookshot, but, you know. We can also might be doing some unclipped super jumps, and we found my dress, it's blue. So, not great. Alright. For the bushbreaker... I'm gonna take the faster way to get down off mountain now, and possibly pick up a check because we have bombs. Because we really need bracelet right now. And I'm hoping that it's not at Color Dungeon Boss, because I can fight Color Dungeon Boss, but I really don't want to. In the meantime, while I'm going down this long mountain path, Caront, is there any donations, or just want to talk about the charity a bit?
Well, the donation train, unfortunately, has been staying at the station for a few minutes. But I will talk about some of the stuff that the Liam Foundation is doing, or in the process of doing right now. Their biggest thing right now, in terms of their current work, is they are getting a new office together, which they are going to be opening. Opening day is July 10th. That office will have laundry and storage facilities, will have kitchen and dining areas, gender-neutral bathroom, private office room, and it's going to be 3 times the space of their previous office. So lots more room for lots more people to do lots more things, including monthly support groups and bi-weekly LGBTQIA plus D&D groups. All of that, of course, is to the benefit of the LGBTQ community, not just in Rockford, but anywhere around. They have helped accommodate folks who have had to move into Illinois as a result of anti-trans legislation that has been passing elsewhere. And so all of this, all the donations that we are getting in is going to help that organization be able to help out the community throughout not just Illinois, but the Midwest and pretty much anywhere else that they can reach. So any donations that y'all are able and willing to give, we would greatly appreciate that. And I know the foundation very much would as well.
Alright. So I did take a bit there just to delay that bomb trigger, because that is going to be the other big major glitch we do, which is placing bombs where you shouldn't. And that's let us get into D7, which might be our first instrument this early in already. Alright, yeah, keys. So I can do this dungeon with 0 keys and the stuff I have right now, so we're gonna have some fun with that.
Yes, I've done this so many times. It's very easy to do with absolutely no keys if you can manage one hard trick.
Yep, so
The rest are pretty easy tricks.
Whoever's watching the tracker, just say I have all the keys for this dungeon. Because we're going to full clear this and never have to come back to D8, because we got into D8 using what's known as a bomb trigger. So I placed a bomb before swapping screens, and then placed a second one as I was getting to the new screen. And what this did was basically tell the game, hey, she's doing a bomb arrow. But wait, hold on, there was no arrow, so what do we do? There's no arrow on screen. Panic and proceed to activate whatever in slot 1. So that Zol would have been in slot 1, but now that he is not, I can do this. And get rid of that tower. Now that is going to be the only one I can do. I don't have enough bombs.
Fun fact with the D8 trigger, if the moblin on the screen before the D8 entrance fires an arrow, you just don't get to do bomb triggers there.
Yeah, so because the game is looking for an arrow in slot 1, because that's where they like to go, if an arrow appears on screen, it will be in slot 1. So, yeah, that is why man, I am really off my timing right now. There we go. But yes, if it finds the arrow in slot 1, it just decides, oh, hey, there's already been an arrow here, so no. Alright, I have one bomb. We're going to use it to get to... There is a bomb refill in this dungeon. And I also did realize I couldn't do the horse head, so there are 2 checks in here I can't get that I might have to come back for. But until we get basically every item, that's not going to be super necessary. Yeah. Walls are an opinion in this game.
I mean, we just played a game where doors were very much a suggestion, so this tracks.
I was checking the very end of that. That was incredibly interesting. There are a couple of doors that are completely optional. Matter of fact, I may have gotten the nightmare key in here, but I will probably still do the glitched way in because I find it more fun. And I want to show off.
It is quite a treat to see done, if you can actually manage it.
Oh, I'm talking the other one.
Oh, okay.
The one that's less of an annoying RNG fest and is reliable, but technically 10 seconds slower.
Oh, that's one that I don't know then, so it'll be good for me to see eventually.
Alright, you hear that, chat? We're teaching TK. For every... you gotta pay my tutoring fee, so every time I teach TK a new trick, you gotta donate $1. That's how it works.
That's
Here
the
in this
rules.
contract everyone wrote.
I didn't read the fine print. Do I still gotta pay?
Yes.
Darn. Oh well.
'Cause it's
I guess
charity.
we'll have to open up the wallet then.
Alright, so there's that bomb refill I mentioned. I am going to quickly grab the mini-boss just so that I can save myself a little bit of time. Oh. Well, there went my bomb refill.
So look for that.
Shuffled mini-bosses. So we're going to have to get an extra bomb refill or 2. Which is not a problem, I do like my bombs.
That's okay, just go up and downstairs a couple times.
Yeah, it's fine. Didn't you know stairs are what make bombs come back?
Stairs bring things back to life, too.
Oh, I have a donate for $1 for each location I name wrong in the next FFR seed? Oh dear. I'm not sure I can afford that. I already have one that if you all make me go more than X number of hours, I will pay the new number of hours. And from what I've been told, that is a 3-hour run. I don't know why I unlocked that. My brain is melting, it's fine. I want to go here, and then I need to get rid of him again. And then I think I can do that. Yeah, not enough hats. I think Batman's right. We can also bomb trigger with holes, so we're going to do one real quick. And no, that bomb didn't get placed, so what we're going to do is... I'm going to have to pause moment, this is going to be really weird. Okay, and then... nope, didn't work. I haven't tried to do this way. Alright, I failed the bomb trigger. So that's what happens when there's something in sprite slot 1. So I think it's because I loaded the wrong area. So I think what I'm going to do... I didn't mean to return home, I was going to save and quit. It was out of logic anyway.
Yep, right.
Yep, it's fine. We weren't getting bracelet there. I gotta come back with bracelet anyway, and I need more bombs. So, it's fine. Sometimes you press the wrong button. It's fine.
I do it quite regularly.
Yeah, we have the hook shot. Let's go do raft game. That was what was intended. Now, I can't take raft game all the way through to Armos Maze because we are still lacking a bracelet, which is required to get in. Oop. But we can get the 2 checked and then come back. I should also consider Papal. Actually, I'm going to take the raft game a little bit further. Just because there are bomb refills in it. And I want to get like 20 bombs considering my current skill level. 10-hour hosting shift. Brain still slightly made of jello. Lime jello, because that is my favorite. What is your favorite jello, chat? I insist on knowing. Particularly in $5 donation trains of jello train flavors. Yeah. Karant, what's your favorite jello?
I'm afraid I'm going to be a spoil sport and say I haven't eaten Jello in probably 20 years, so I don't remember.
Gasp.
Probably the same for me, but I've always been partial to the cherry. Just the standard flavor.
I mean, cherry's great.
Never bad.
Standard flavor around here is like orange, which is disappointing because lime is the superior citrus fruit.
I disagree.
Well, you're objectively wrong. Alright.
The feeling is mutual.
Let's flip on through. I don't think I can go this way either.
I've never happened
We're
to
in
see
a
anyone
rough
drink a glass of lime juice over a glass of orange juice.
Well, then you clearly haven't met me.
True.
Yeah. Limeade best. Jello fandom is spicy today. I love chat. Great. Alright, we're gonna show off an unclipped super jump because I want to go back into Color Dungeon right now. So, whoop, whoop, and I pressed diagonal. Alright. So when you go through a staircase, it does set your subpixel essentially to 0, 0, and while it's in 0, 0, you can get away with clipping into walls without fully being in walls. The downside is your subpixel can change if you move diagonally. So if you ever hold two directions at the same time, you risk losing the state and thus the ability to super jump. And there are a couple of places where you can do it. That is the easiest one, but that is an altered room specifically for Rando to stop you from getting soft blocked. And there are a few of those around. I can actually point all of them out, because I remember most of them. And we're just going to bully this cue ball.
Poor cue ball.
Yep, getting bullied. And we can't go through because bracelet! Ah!
Oh.
Keep forgetting minor things that need bracelet. So we continue to be... we continue to be in a rough spot. The pineapple required ribbon, which was getting into Mabe, which is doable. So let's go... use a bomb-powered cannon to give Papal a pineapple. Because talking to him normally is weird, even though we could just easily do it. Actually, we can also do the bomb check this way, and that is in logic. So I'm actually going to pop this way first. And our 5 check room could have rupees, which means that might get us into getting our shop item as well. And of course I would have the soundboard for my run. I'll show everyone how to do this room to get all 5. You generally don't need it in Rando just because of the abundance of things you're going to be opening. There's the bracelet. All right, now we're good. We're gonna go back and finish that. 20 rupees.
Won't even get you to 200.
Yeah.
Bit of a shame, that.
Won't get me to 200, but it'll put me back in a nice comfort zone for being able to cheat soon.
Can't argue against that.
And that's how you complete that room, everyone. Because the flag for open chest doesn't consider more than one chest, so you get one shot at that, and that is all. You've got to learn the pattern.
And you have to enter and come back from the south side. You can't go in from the first side.
Yep.
So you go get that one check on the outside first, and then you come back and you can open over all 5 chests.
Alright, so back to what we were doing, and we are probably going to have to fight Cue Ball again, because Color Dungeon is definitely not broken.
No, why would it be?
Yeah, no, it's perfectly valid. Actually, you know what I could do as well? To show off that this is here. Just top up my rupees with this room, and this room, if you are ever in need of a lot of rupees, will restock if you hard reset your game.
A good room to be able to access if you ever need a ton of rupees.
Yep, I generally recommend it if you've got bingo goal, but for this, we wanted to make this nice and long, and to make the boss rush a thing I actually had to do. So this is an 8-instrument seed, which means, about 2 hours. If I go over 2:15, I'll be over that 14-hour mark, and you'll have earned it. That also said, how is my time doing? I didn't put a timer on my side like a stupid person.
According to what I'm seeing on here, you are just below 36 minutes.
It's not bad, considering I have no instruments yet. Yeah. There's a trick you can do to get both of them into that same hole. It's kind of luck-based, because, again, color is not broken at all. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I needed that, because we gotta go fight the boss. With keys in their dungeons, there will be certain dungeons that I do basically stop doing checks if I'm in go mode. I was kind of hoping for key sanity, but that's my fault. There was a last-minute change that needed to be made, because there was an update to LADXR. A bug that I had run into the last 2 seeds had been fixed. So I kind of had a couple of days to figure out the seed. Oh, jeez. Boomerang doesn't do enough damage.
I've got a donation to sneak in if you wish.
Feel free.
Pink Batman 12 with $20. It says the best Jello flavor is vanilla Jello pudding. Also, Batman demands more hats. Chat, make it happen. Donation goes to making Maddie calm the FFR run. So that puts us halfway to it.
Oh, hooray. More work. Oh, that said, he's right. We need more hats.
Hats are essential.
That said, vanilla pudding is inferior to banana pudding, so that is also wrong.
I'd prefer that over chocolate pudding, I suppose.
Yeah, chocolate pudding was like one of those kids things. You like really like it for a little bit when everything chocolate is great, but then
Absolutely.
it's just like chocolate. The best part about chocolate is melting, and you don't get that with pudding because it is pre-melted.
Exactly.
If you wanted pre-melted chocolate, all right. Let's sneak our way into D2, D3. What's going on in Jello Land today? When did the war come from? I chose violence. Let's just sneak in here. Flowers aren't real. So we can do a couple of key cavern checks. Key cavern's one of those dungeons where, in non-key sanity, it's something. Oop. Nope. Haha. That said, I can cheat, and I intend to. Come on. That's a key. So we need about 6 keys, 7 depending on the mini-boss, which, because we've already found Dodongo snakes. Yeah, Dodongo snakes. Gonna bomb some Dodangos. We know that the mini-boss here is not gonna be one that I can cheat off of. Well, most likely not one I can cheat off of. But I'm going to pull off a trick where we're just gonna just go through there. It's fine. Walls aren't real. And that's how
Shots
we're
and
gonna
blocks
get
are an interesting combination.
Yep. They work, TM.
They just work, even
Yep.
TM.
So, again, because no key sanity, we're not going to have too many problems. I'm willing to waste a few keys. It also means that we're never going to go in the left and bottom rooms. But we are going to go in this one, because I can't cheat this without boots. And we did need that nightmare key. Doot. Doot. Just poke them. Because the unfortunate part is, to do the skip I would want to do, you need a piece of power, and I have one. It's making me very sad. It's not cheating, it's creative gameplay. Yes. Can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Alright, so we don't have our boots. I'm gonna get this on the way back. I'm gonna route it this way. We're gonna pop in here. And just give him a poke. We have... Whoop, go on.
Barracks donating $1.62 says, Maddie, is this Z4R or LADXR? Runner's choice.
This is LADXR, and You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I will put the runner's choice towards me commentating the FFR run. Actually, no. Give it to making. Well, let's be nice. Let's give Fizzle Beef that black mage, people. Because I can't help you with my own thing.
That would be too convenient.
Yep. Nope. Oh, yay. This is gonna be fun. Actually, I think because I have Piece of Power, I can just poke him. Yep. Poke. Have fun. There we go. I don't remember if he's one of the bosses that revives because of how the coding works. I think it should be fine. We're gonna stop by here. Alright, seashell. We have... Oop. Yeah, just quickly count. Your 5 keys, 6, 7, 8. There's 4. 1, 2, 3. I think all that's left in this dungeon is keys, so we don't need anything else. I think. We definitely don't need any more keys, because, you know, everything's a suggestion.
Seems
and
correct.
This is a trick I have not done in a bit, but we want to... There we go. Whee! Don't need the boots.
That is harder than it looks, as someone who has tried to do it.
Just grab the wall, fall on the spikes, and then have it happen in inverse. We're going to take advantage of this piece of power to take care of them. Like I said, I think this check should be a key. It's a map. Okay, well, then the other 2 are keys, for sure. And hey, Moldorm! Look at that, we're gonna get an instrument. As soon as he behaves.
A nice easy Moldorm because you don't have to deal with the pits anywhere else but in D1.
Yep, he just likes to fly around the room. He got a case of the zoomies.
He is speed.
He is speed. We got the Sea Lily Bell. And that is our first instrument of the 8 that we need. We could also have the piano by now, but sadly, I pressed the wrong button. And it's not in logic, so we would have just been spending time there. Alright. And there shouldn't be any reason to go back. If I'm wrong, well, then all the more chance to put me over 14 hours, even without the commentary. And that is why... Say goodbye to Bow Wow, everyone. We probably won't see him again.
Goodbye, Bow Wow.
He's a good boy.
But not the best boy.
Yeah. Nope.
Smash
The
your
best
best
boy
boy
is
and I will
Liam.
fight on him.
The best boy is Liam.
Okay, I can live with that for the day.
Alright.
That is correct.
So I'm going to show off the trick that I was going to do down here earlier, and didn't get around to. So what I was going to do was another one of that trick that I did in the Dream Shine, which was clip into this rock, and just go through to the other side to get this check. Because this is one of the few hookshot checks. You can get it with Rooster as well, but, you know, when we had it, my save and quit location made that not a good idea to do, because then getting out of here, you can't. Because you can't lift the rock. But now we can. We have the power. It's flowing through us. That said, we are doing pretty good on items. We do need boots, because we are going to have to fight Slime Eye at some point. I would like Magic Rod, if we can't find... Or, I would like Magic Rod, if not, level 2 sword might be doable. Oh, yay! Nothing. My favorite.
You got zapped with a message.
Yep. Are you ready for nothing? The run's valid, at least.
True enough.
Alright. I'm gonna do a little trick. Ah! And then get bullied by Keese. Ballad of the Windfish. That has, like, one use. Even though I don't need the songs. It can defeat Pole's voice. Which can make a couple of rooms a little bit less annoying, but not necessarily faster. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the beach. Cut off Marin's head and put it in a box. Yep.
Less
What's
annoying
in
is
the
always
box?
faster if it makes it feel faster.
Exactly. What's in the box, Windfish? Alright, so now, like I said, we have 200 rupees. I'm gonna quickly check this. It's a heart. And watch this. We are gonna pay him. But we're gonna save and quit. We're gonna keep these money. We're gonna send these monies to charity. We don't need that rupee, so we never need it. We will never visit that man again. Actually, you know what? I'll make that a bonus incentive. If we can get the me commenting FFR funded, and then someone does a $5 donation, I will buy the expensive rupees. The deluxe rupees. Just cuz. We want to get charity money here. I want to see number go up, and if number goes up, I will buy the premium money. I am also willing to accept bribes to go on a date with Marin, because I do like Marin. And it will make me take longer.
You heard her, make the numbers go up to make her numbers go down.
Yep. Number go up. More bombs. Well, we're going to do... we're going to reluctantly return home. So, I should have activated the portal down near Mabe so that we could easily get there. But I didn't. And hold on, we gotta get the pink Batman check before it is forgotten. Doot. Let's grab the pink Batman check, the one that made him go overtime last marathon. Not saying. Dust off my coat.
You'll never let him live that one down.
I will never.
Ever.
It resulted in me not able to finish that multi-world. He will never be forgiven. It is the beginning of my Joker arc. You want to know how I got these scars? It's because Pink Batman didn't do his check and get his bombs. Don't be a Pink Batman, kids. Alright, we said we were gonna give Papal his Beatles. Let's go. And... bam. Eat him a pineapple with explosive force. Ooh, the Ocarina. Alright, we're going back to Mabe. It's a good thing I...
tosses back a fancy whistle.
Yep. Alright, so we gotta... We can just jump this one, but this one... We have to do a hookshot. Oh! Hold on. I never knew you could hookshot that.
I can't say I did either.
I'm expecting to have to do a hookshot jump in like a pain, but apparently no, you can. Huh? Neat. It's not an everyday Maddie learns something new about this game. I'm gonna check this. Oh, boots. Oh, we are.
I was gonna
100%.
say that might be where your boots were. Did you ever see this screen when you were going to D8 the first time?
No, I didn't have bombs that. Oh wait, no, I did have bombs that time. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm good at the game.
But by the time I was going to say something, you'd already passed the jump and were unable to come back. I'm like, well, she'll find out later, I guess.
You know, it was more fun to do bootsless D3.
True.
It was all for the. It was for the content, people.
Content is remarkably important.
Yep. We did it for the content. That said, boots means, well, we are basically 2 items from Go Mode already. So we can just start pounding out dungeons, I think. Woo!
Also, since Maddie and I learned another thing, that's at least another $2 that you need to kick in because of the contract.
Yep, it's the contract. Gotta do it, people. Oh wait, if I learned a thing, do I have to donate $1?
Yep.
Alright, I'll add $1 to my time thing if they can get me to go over the 215.
I've got to do 2, you've got to do 1, and they've got to do 3, I think. I don't know. I
Yep,
forgot
that's
how
how
the
it works.
contract was worded.
Yep, that's how it works. Woo! It's a very strict contract.
Legally binding, you see.
It's legally binding because I said so. It's the same contract that says in any race you have to tell me where Feather is. Alright, so let's go grab one of 2 boots checks. I'll get the other one when I have Tail Key, probably. Just because there's so much stuff I've got to check right now. We've still got to
Easiest to do that one on the way, yes.
Yeah. I also might do it if we get dog food at some point, and it's, like, looking to be the next progressive item. Whoop. Let this guy go. Ah.
Everyone's favorite Boots and Bombs cave, because it requires boots and bombs.
You talking about my swear jar? I haven't sworn in the last 14 hours. Nope, we're talking about if I teach TK a trick, then everyone's got to donate $1. And apparently, if I learn a trick, we also have to donate $1, but I have to donate $1 instead of TK.
That was me saying that. I'm assuming that that's how that works.
No, I will accept having to donate $1 if I teach myself something. Alright, so we're gonna zip around here. These are all really early logic checks for a Mabe start, so most runners you'll see doing these, like, super early, when they can. This one in particular needs Feather. Oh, there's level 2 sword. Well, there's a way to kill Hothead. So that could be one of my go mode items, if I can in the boss rush take no damage against any of the bosses on the way to Hothead. And for if someone does a $20 donation, and asks me to try, I will give it one attempt to try to do all the bosses without losing any health.
Fine, just make sure you have your medicine.
Yep. Oh no, medicine, if I lose the heart before Hothead, then there is no chance medicine helps me.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because
dear.
Hothead does a flat something like 4 damage, and while the medicine gives you iframes to sponge attacks, it does not stop you from still taking the overflow damage from the attack that knocked you to 0.
Oh, okay.
So, say I have 1 heart against Hothead, or like 3, and he hits me and does the 4 damage. Because it was 4 damage, I will still take 1 damage after I've done healing. Which is annoying, and if anyone ever wants to play a ROM hack of this game, Xander's ROM hack insists that you fight 2 Hotheads on moving platforms in a room with holes using only level 2 sword. That was a treat.
Treat is a strong word.
Yep,
That
treat
sounds like pain.
It was a little painful.
Bye, Richard. Bye, Richard.
Yep. I say Richard is one of my boyfriend's names, and if he's here, say hi. Because every time I walk by Richard, he gets confused and thinks I'm talking about him. Alright. And we will once more use the time-honored technique of unlocking things with our butt. What outfit is this Link outfit? This is the Maddie outfit. It is custom made by me, for me, and playable in both randomizers. I think it's also available in the Archipelago version, but it is a prior version, because this one added in a couple of things from the original release that are apparently questionable by their can-be-downloaded standards. Sadly. Woo! Alright, we don't have level 2 bracelets, so we are going to rely on stuff. But I am going to demonstrate my favorite trick and the best trick in the game. Which is coming up in this 2D section. I'm going to slip in here, and best trick in the game. Check this. One hand. Whoop. Alright, let's try it again.
Almost
One
there.
hand. Alright, it's fine. One hand! Buttons are for suckers. Ta-da!
One hand in one direction.
Yep. And that direction is up left. Just hold up left, and you can go through that section with no problems.
Technically, you're supposed to have feather for that, but who needs a feather when you can just go up left?
Yeah, up left.
It's remarkably easy for what it looks like it is.
Yep.
Just gotta watch out for that big flame fireball trying to knock you off the platform.
Yep, he'll try, but he doesn't get it often. So we're gonna, whoop.
It's a rare thing when he does.
Yep. It has happened to me a couple of times. That said, I think it's low enough you can bonk back up with boots, so it's not too much of an issue. What is my best? This is... Darn it. Doop. Darn it. Come on, is that close enough? No. Alright, we gotta throw it. Perfect. Right, there's keys in here. I mean, I'm not using... Actually, you know what? I might end up using that key just to save myself some time later.
Right.
Because we have basically everything to fight every mini-boss, so I can do the mini-boss here and be able to teleport back in when I have to come back. It is a little out of the way to do, but we do have everything for it, so there's not really a reason to not, because we know, unless we find level 2 bracelet here, we're gonna have to make a second trip. So it saves doing a tile room, and it also means that if we're in go mode the second time we come in here, we can go straight to the boss without doing any of the other rooms. So it is quite useful. Darn it. Keep barely
Almost had
missing
him.
the timing. Alright, that's the last check we can do right now. Save and quit. Woo! Oop, and we'll slip around here. And we will avoid waiting for this the second time we come.
Because tiles are slow.
Tiles are very slow, very annoying. Tracker's AFK? Alright. I shouldn't find anything fancy. Use that key. Kinda wish I had bow just to do bomb arrows, but it's fine, we don't need the bow except for one. Ah!
Well, that is
No!
a shame.
No! So I was mentioning bosses that revive after you kill them. And this is one of them. Every time I come here, he's gonna be here. That said, I think I can go down through the broken door even with him around. Hopefully. If not, I am going to cry a little bit. But it's fine.
King Moblin is a pain basically wherever he is.
Yep. The color dungeon bosses also tend to be wonky, at least in terms of the color dungeon locations, but Boss Moblin is the worst. Because he doesn't want to die. Woo! That's another Rando specific change, because normally you'd need Rooster to get down here. We do have everything to do Villa, though, so I might do that before we continue our dig spot checks. We also haven't even touched Animal Village yet.
Give to Kiki.
Give to Kiki, give Nanners, and give money to Liam Foundation.
Give to charity.
Give to charity. Make number go big.
Big number make people happy.
And the broom. Good we got that before going to Animal Village. But alright, we were here earlier for swim checks, now we're here. I forgot we had Ocarina, but we can grab the checks we have on the way.
It's
without
fine,
too much issue.
we'll get to it later.
Yep. We can get the Marin check in Animal Village, so that's not an issue.
Everyone's favorite game of Bomberman.
Oh man, I should have picked him up out of the hole just to show it off. Because he's fun. He's immune to a lot of stuff and gets stunned by other things, and he doesn't have a bottom. He's definitely a top, as they say.
Okay then.
That was my one adult joke of the stream, and I chose to use it there.
A fair choice.
Yes, it's an excellent choice. It will age like a fine wine. Alright, I am going to open the gate here just because I want to leave easy. Actually, I wonder if I'm almost hitting the point that it's faster to return home and then just hop down to the teleporter. No. I want to go back to dig spot, so I am going to open the gate. I can easily leave the castle. Yay!
Huzzah!
Alright, I'm gonna show everyone the best trick. You put the bomb up here, then you can go down, and by the time you're down here, bam.
Oh, that
Rock
is
song.
a neat trick.
Yep, the neat trick. Even more or neat one, I got boomerang. Which
I'll have to use
means...
it for next time I do that.
Doot.
That one is
Ta-da!
my favorite, though.
Yep.
That's why I love the boomerang. One
I
of the
would say-
reasons, anyway.
Is Top Bomb a new trick? Does that mean another $1 for charity?
No, that one is just something I didn't think about more than something I needed to learn.
I don't know. I think it's a new trick. What do you think, chat? Is it a new trick? Alright. We're finally gonna go check Seashell Hut. I only have 12. New trick.
Is there a poll
Yeah.
active? Can I vote against that?
Is that a poll active? I don't know. I think it's a new trick.
Well, I'll go with chat's wishes then.
Yep. It's an extra $1 for charity. Alright, we've got max rupees.
All
We
the
do need
monies.
to... We do... begrudgingly need to do... What's his name? Mamu. He's looking very logical. Alright, time for another super jump trick, kids. Remember what I said about ladders in Pixel 0? So as long as we're looking down, because we don't have to change our direction. Boop. Ta-da!
How about that?
You better be taking notes, it's gonna be on the test. There's my shovel.
Fortunately, it's a multiple choice
Oh,
test. Lolzol.
Lolzol! Alright. And down we go. So far these shovel checks have been a lot of nothing. Karant is actually a teacher, so there we go. Karant knows every time something's a new trick. We're going to, because we have all of the checks down there, we're gonna go this way.
I will defer to the wisdom then.
We're gonna do D5 check soon. Actually, considering the items I have, and we know where D6 is, the worst case scenario is like this is D8, but it should be something that we can full clear because of non-key sanity.
You may hear Maddie jumping in there when you're in that tunnel. As long as you're spamming the feather and aren't clipped into the tunnel wall, you'll move a pixel faster with every press.
Yep. It's great. It's a speedrunning trick. It destroys your controllers.
You must do it if you want the fastest time.
Yep. I mean, I'm in like the top 31 or something, unless there's been a new runner lately. And I had to do it, so. I wanted sub 1 hour in the category I was running. And that was where it put me. Alright. I was gonna say, the big advantage of non-key sanity is just D2. Because D2, you need all of the keys to full clear it. Which means, at least I don't have to double or triple dip D2. Woo! Come on. There we go. Beep. Gonna say, I'm gonna just be kind of going through the motions for a little moment, if you want to talk about the charity Quran, or if there are any donations.
All right, well, let's look at the charity, look at some milestones and things that the charity is doing. Let's see. All right. So the Liam Foundation, of course, as we mentioned, is trying to help out the LGBTQIA plus organization based out of Rockford, Illinois, but they try to assist folks pretty much all over. They very recently were able to provide housing for a trans person who had been homeless for over a year, including doing an excellent paint job on, I believe, a dresser that was painted in colors of the trans flag. In addition, they are investing in furniture and supplies for the new office so that they can have additional offerings as far as perhaps being able to shelter folks in the trans community who have been made homeless or have other issues as far as trying to be able to secure their own livelihoods. So all of that is great work going on with the Liam Foundation. So if you haven't donated yet, make sure to follow the donate links. We've got plenty of links. The donate link specifically, you can follow to make a donation. If you do choose to donate, make sure to include an incentive so that we can signify it accordingly, and so everything can get put in toward, for instance, Maddie commentating on the FFR seed coming up. So, woo!
Oh, back with a sandwich, and I did just get the face key, which is one of the few items we had left needed. So, I'm gonna deal with this way because I'm feeling slow. I gotta slow down, otherwise I'm gonna be way ahead of time. What happens when suddenly the keys aren't randomized? Oh no! Okay, and that was me making a horrible mistake. Just ignore that it happened.
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. This is the room that stumped most people as a kid because you had to A, read an owl statue, which meant being able to read, which at my, glorious age of 5 when this game came out in DX form, was not on my to-do list, and understand what the enemy names were, which, oh boy, I just didn't beat D2 until like I was 12 and started understanding stuff.
I am also one of those stupid kids who will claim to this day that my game pack was glitched and wouldn't let me do it for the first year I tried.
Oh dear, we have Hothead.
Oh boy.
Yes, you remember what I said about not being able to get hearts. So we can do this. What we're gonna do, I will show that Hothead can be done with this because I do not want to come back here. This is D5 and I don't want to do the whole underwater section again. So we're gonna grab a heart so that we are at full. And we are going to do the speed run tactic on this, which is sliding in here. Oh, and using this 2D section. And I'm going to try my best not to get hit, because I need to not get hit. And then I don't want to sneak through this room. I'm going to play this extra safe and just go the long way around so that I don't accidentally run into the Pole's voice. We're going to do the boots bonk trick in here again, so rather than do the vanilla way, we just run up because it's faster. Whee!
And then
do
a
a long
simple one jump.
Yep.
A $4 donation from Barracks. Runner's Choice, as long as Runner's Choice is commentating FFR.
Oh.
Also, what emulator are you using, Maddie?
BGB. It is the speedrunning emulator for it because of its accuracy. And that is actually... BGB specifically isn't required, but one that is as close in accuracy as possible, just because of some of the stuff that the LADXR randomizer does. It needs to be accurate, otherwise it can break. Other ones you can use are BizHawk, which I think uses Gambit, and I know Same Boy works through RetroArch. But I'm using
quite
BGB.
well handled.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is our second instrument. And what's our time looking at for that second instrument?
It looks like you were pretty much right at 109.
Awesome. A sub 1 hour instrument's always fun, but 2 at just over the hour mark, we're on like a lightning pace, as long as Tailkey isn't somewhere terrible. Which I am immediately jinxing it.
As you do.
Yep.
You know it.
So we did get the bikini top in there, the necklace, which is changed for the LADXR version of my this sprite pack. We reset a couple of the sprites back to their original Japanese versions, which includes the bikini top and one other thing that I'm not sure is entirely stream safe. But we restored the hippo to her original status, so she's posing for the painting properly with a blanket. It's tasteful, chat. It's art.
Can't argue with art.
Alright, I'm gonna show off a trick here, which is that you can talk to the fisherman. Oh, okay. It would help if I didn't have feather. I'm gonna put bombs on for what I'm gonna actually do here, because I don't have the hook. But you can talk to him with an extension of your sword. because it puts you the extra couple of pixels up if you don't have Feather. But you can also use this hole up here to bomb trigger him. And he doesn't care if I have the hook or not, he's just going to do it. He didn't need that hook. And it's Seashell! And I'm going to show off another movement trick. With Feather, if you're coming out of here, you can hold down the button and just jump up.
That's a nice, easy Jesus jump to learn.
Yep, it's not even a Jesus jump, it's just a first frame jump. Anytime you're leaving a water area, you can end up doing that. That said, it is a trick that is banned in glitchless, because they can't decide if it's a glitch or not.
Oh.
Because you can do it by accident. Alright, let's take a moment and listen to the Ballad of the Windfish, because we're going to have to do this ocarina check. How do you like it? It's stick in your mind? And dog food. Hooray, we're going towards D1 eventually. Alright, we're gonna do the other thing we have in here, which is the broom. And the letter. We're just all the trade items. We're gonna go catfish a guy.
Mind if I sneak in another donation while you're doing your lovely catfishing?
You may.
Big Daryl 1986, $5. Let's put this toward alternate themes for the FFR run, which incidentally has already been met. Joke, though. You may have heard that Buddhists believe in the samsara and reincarnation, but have you heard what rednecks believe in? They ponder the great question of what is reincarnation.
I love it. More puns.
That's a good one.
Alright, so we're gonna pop in here. I'm gonna slip in here. We gotta do our near animal village checks and then. Nope. Nope. We don't want it. I was gonna show off the bomb trigger in there, we don't want it. Alright, so let's go do the good old desert with our moved walrus, a nice quality of life thing to prevent needing to date Marin at all. But hey, I will take a bribe to date Marin. And let's just pop up here. And there was a boss here? Someone told me there was a boss here. I don't see a boss. Oh hey, free item.
There's no boss there. There's never been any boss there.
Yeah, no bosses.
Bosses are a myth.
Also, I love how even our host is trying to put me on commentating for that incredibly difficult run that I'm not practiced for.
Hey, we gotta get more Maddie action on here, don't we?
Oh, apparently. We do have to get me over that 14-hour mark if you want more of my dollars.
I will note that puts us at $25 out of 40, so we only need $15 to hit that incentive.
Maybe they were right, I should have put it at 80. I was just like, no one watches LADX. We won't get anything. It'll be fine, I won't have to commentate. Nope. Nope, y'all gonna make me do it. Why am I popular? Alright. That's everything in here. I'm not going home yet, because we do have the bracelet, and I do want to do Armos Maze. It is one of the worst places to go, but with the myriad of stuff I have, it should be a cakewalk. And that should mean everything in this area, except for a couple more trade items, namely the honeycomb and the hibiscus, are the only reason I'd need to come back there. And we do have phase
a reason. I would say it's because you are a girl on the internet, and just leave it at that.
True. That is generally a lot of people's reasons. All right. So we are going to play the danger game, which is boomerangs and armoses. Because sometimes the game can decide that the Armos can be picked up by your boomerang and will pull it into your body. Which is never fun. You need that little bit of personal space, you know? Alright, let's go. Alright. And slip on slide through, it's fine. Much like flowers, Armos aren't real if they're in the right spot. Alright, and who we got? It's the cutest boy! It's the real best boy. See, he just wants to play. But he's very bad at catch.
He gets so excited because somebody is actually able to pick up his ball, and he has had nothing but to do but run around and try and fetch it.
Yeah, what they did to him in the remake was an absolute travesty, because he clearly has two eyes. We're just getting him in a side perspective. It's not a weird one-eyed jellyfish manta ray thing.
Right?
Yeah. And that's why the remake doesn't exist.
You can even see the second eye right there. It's on the other side.
Yeah, see?
It's perspective.
Oh, there's that hibiscus.
Right
I
back
guess we're
to
going
Animal
back,
Village.
back to the salt mines with me. Well, I could use the teleporter, but I do want to go to D6 first, and because I'm going to go to D6 first anyway... Talk trash about remake gets sent to the salt mine, yep. That is how it works. I do give the ooh, hey, I didn't realize I could clip through him. Why aren't we doing that in the speedrun?
Because reasons. And by that I mean I don't have a good reason.
Yeah. Wait, does that count as another thing I've learned?
Yep.
Darn, that's $2 whole. Alright. I would Jesus jump down into here, but I can't because I have flippers, so we're gonna have to go the boring, vanilla way. Gross. Let's slip in here. We're still missing the tail key, and I notably would like to have the fire rod, because if not, the boss rush is gonna be rough. Oh yeah, I should probably undo the lock. This is the one I can't do with my butt.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember you picking up the key, so I must have checked out for a moment there.
It was indeed 2.
Ah,
when I
okay.
was looking. D8. So there's 2 checks in here I can't do, and because of where it is, I think I'm gonna get the portal. I don't normally. If I can either complete D4 or D8 completely on the first try, or first entrance, or if it's in an easy location. So if it's like in D2, I don't care. I'm not gonna activate the portal. But going all the way to D6 is a pain, so I will likely get the portal on the way out when I pick up that check. Especially considering there's 2 checks in here I can't do right now. That said, there are 7 keys in here, so if I can do the mental math well enough to realize that they are both just keys, I might just avoid them. Unless they're the nightmare key, because that would be bad. I only need, like, 1 key in here, maybe 2. And I am still going to skip all of the keys I can, because that's how I roll. Everything's more fun when you cheat. Alright, so doot. Alright then, people who have played this game before might notice Vire's acting a little weird. Something about randomizer broke, but we don't know what. So he just, he does his own thing, flies off screen, doesn't hang out. Becomes very difficult to deal with. There's level 2 bracelet.
Following rules anymore.
So that's level 2 bracelet. That means finishing D6 is now an option. Because now we can lift auto elephant statues. Gonna say, I normally don't do this route, but, you know, we're trying to waste some time, you know? Give everyone a chance to get me over 14 hours. There's the dungeon compass. And whoop! Oh, ah. That was me. I wasn't firm enough in my button press. I don't know what happened there.
This is about the time you would do invert on the viewer Vivify.
Yes, good old viewer Vivify, the crowd control for L80XR, which I did promise everyone that next Sunday, when I'm done with all the marathon stuff, I would be doing a Vivify run, because it's been a hot moment, because I was doing Multi-World Mayhem throughout last month. So, if you enjoy me, that is the only shill you get, is if you want to do this and torment me with it, next Sunday, my channel. About the same time as this, or at least when this would be ending, because I stream around 2. Alright. Doot.
10 minutes
At
from
one
now,
point,
1 week from today.
Yep. 1 week from today, people. Oh, yay. Of all things to find. And I forgot to put a bomb here before I started doing all that. That's just a little quick trick, but I was very lazy and didn't want to do my equips. Alright. And now, we cheat this dungeon. Boop. And we're gonna start with that just reaching. And now we have enough keys that we can just super jump up there. We're gonna super jump up here instead. We're gonna line up our hat just right, which we are. Then we're gonna pull this out, and then doop. And then I'm gonna mess it up. You know what? I'm gonna give it one more try just for the fans and for wasting time. Boop. So we're gonna get up here. We're gonna make sure that our hat's lined up. I'm looking at that tiny white pixel in my hat, trying to get it to line up just right with the shine on that rock. Then I'm gonna jump towards the edge, so we're just at it, and then we can go through the key block. Ah! And then get bullied by lava. It's fine. Because the clapping being at the bullied by lava makes me... I have concerns. A vanilla boss? Who got vanilla in my rando?
Vanilla?
Who got vanilla in my rando? It was late. Alright, I'm gonna go here. And do that. And I'm gonna teleport out because I don't want to use the key. And that is the easy way to do that. You can also just save and quit to the entrance, which, you know, you do normally is a little bit faster, but like I said, we're trying to waste a little bit of time. It was late and yet perfectly timed, yep. We're gonna super jump over here again, and now we're gonna do... What is lava, chat? It's just warm water. It's a lukewarm bath, see? Fine.
Spicy water.
Yeah, spicy water. Ah! And now it's a problem. Oh dear.
Bully.
No. And,
Oh, that was uncalled for.
yeah, no, that was the... I got bullied. I was caught flexing.
Fair points.
Alright. But that said, you know what? We'll show the other thing you can do, because lava swimming is a load of fun, but you can still Jesus jump off of lava, and you can do that for the other way to get in here. And then super jump off that wall. Ta-da!
Honestly, I would prefer that way.
This is a key sound, and we still need the nightmare key, which means we might be in trouble. We might not be able to do this yet if we don't get bow or magic rod. That is also a key sound, so we might be in luck. And I'm convinced this is the vanilla way you do that room, or this room. And let's bully another cue ball.
It isn't, it should be.
I was challenged during one of the other ROM hacks of Link's Awakening DX to not cheat, and I didn't even realize I cheated that room because I have just done it that way so many times, I'm convinced it's the vanilla way. Alright. And... darn it. Well, we're almost at 20 seashells. Does chat want to see what's at the 20 seashell location if we get it? It's probably going to be nothing. It's generally nothing.
Tends to be a waste of time.
Yep. Of course, we want to see it? Alright, we'll see it. And key sound, not the key we want. Duh. Alright. If we can get those seashells, I will... Oh, okay, well, we're not going to grab that golden leaf. But we are going to grab that. Alright. And you know what? I could use a key, or we could do this again. Even though it's, you know, longer. We gotta cheat. It's more fun. And you know what? I'm gonna show off extra cheating. Because even though I have the stuff to do this, we can pop up here. Gonna grab a refill on some stuff, grab some hearts, and then... no. I realized the cheating that I was gonna do was backwards. It would have just gotten me the chest, and I already got it. Because the way back is just throw yourself in the lava. It'll reset you. So we're gonna get that chest, which is the worst chest in the game, vanilla. Because you gotta try to get rid of those 2 Dodongos from up on the shelf, and oh, hey, the bow! Okay, we can do one more check before we leave.
I'm convinced this is the vanilla way to get to this chest. Well, maybe not that.
Yeah, you gotta succeed on the super jump.
Much better.
That is still not the nightmare key, chat, which means that there are 2 checks that have to be the nightmare key. We got the bow, so we can check one of them. And I am gonna use the key on the way back, because it's a lot easier. So we gotta hope that this is the nightmare key. If not, we need magic rod. That is a hard requirement. It's the nightmare key. Okay, so we might not need to come back. Allah. Alright, and now we're gonna do another trick. Because, whoop, I'm gonna jump over here. And we're gonna play it risky with these frames. We want that splash, and then we want to jump back. So now we are clipped into the wall, because every time you splash, you move 1 pixel down. And then we can super jump. No! No corners!
Oh, shame.
Alright. No corners. Should ask Dave to give me a special seed with all corners.
That is not a new trick that I learned today, and that is one of my favorite tricks in D8, that little lava wall jump.
Yeah.
Using the lava to super jump there is very useful.
We need convex corners, not concave corners. Because, I'll tell you a secret, chat. If Genie's in any room that has a concave corner, so one that, you know, pokes out, well, okay, on the top of the room. I haven't tried on the bottom of the room ever. But if you do, and it points left, which most rooms with corners do, you can clip into the wall, same as I've been doing for super jumps and for, you know, hookshot clipping through stuff. And if you throw him to the right, he takes infinite damage as you throw him, so it breaks the bottle instantly. Because it locks him in the wall and considers him essentially bouncing off of multiple walls, and it's a great time. You can even do it off the pots in his room, too. Alright. Right, I don't have rod. Alright. And, because he's going to take a little bit... Oh, no, he's not.
Not very long at all.
Yep. It's been a while since I've done it with level 2 sword. And we can open a locked door, which means... the last check in this dungeon is technically something. There's our 3rd instrument. We are still missing tail key, which is... scary. TK, remind me, where was D6? It was, like, D3, right?
D6 was in D3 location, yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go there, because we did get the level 2 bracelet. But first, we are going to go back to Animal Village and give in a hibiscus. Because we are at the point where overworld checks are nice, but our dungeon checks have much more density and a higher chance of getting the key we need. Because technically, we don't need Rod for the dungeon, and I've already beaten the first one. But it would mean that we have to fight the boss rush, taking no damage until basically the final phase.
Also, a statement for completeness, you have not visited D0 location yet, so Color Dungeon has not revealed whatever dungeon it is.
This is true. And those will be roughly on the way to each other. Actually, they're right next to each other. Should we do a fresh dungeon or D6? I think I want to do D6 just because I did set up the portal in it, so it's already set to just quickly finish off. And then we will check the new dungeon location.
Barring perhaps a boss moblin fight.
Right.
Can I sneak a couple of mentions in real quick?
You may.
No new donations at this time, but I have been asked by the all-powerful Danny to emphasize that we are running out of time on the 3 specific orbs and the character challenge here for FFR. So if you want to participate in that bid war for the character, and particularly if you want to get the 3 specific orbs, we have about an hour, because it has to be done before we roll the seed. So if you want to get donations in for that, which is going to be, let's check. Let's see, we have about just over $50, $51.50 to be precise, to get those 3 specific orbs for the solo multi-world challenge for FFR. So you got about an hour to get that in. And also, we are looking at the challenges for Jets of Time and Ori and the Will-O-the-Wisps. Jets of Time has the gear and healing item rando and add 1 to the hit list that need $80. And Ori also has the collect all 5 wisps before finishing the game. That needs $80 as well. So please keep those donations in mind also. Thank you very much.
I was saying, chat, do that instead of making me calm. Oh, there's the 20th seashell. Alright, we'll visit Seashell Hut for the fans. Alright, then we save and quit out of that exit, because that's how things work. That's a current question. Alright.
You want to use portal to skip the tile room?
Yeah, right, I did do that. It's fine, it's fine. See, look,
That's
it's
what
fine.
I'm here for.
Yeah, it's fine. Nope. No! So this is a glitch.
Right.
This is a glitch that happens with Boss Moblin, where him existing says that you can't leave rooms. So yeah, this is a fun time. Good thing we get to full clear this and never have to come here again. You can also leave while he's dying, and he will be alive if you go back in.
He'll probably be alive if you go back in anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, no, he does stay down if you don't leave the dungeon.
Yeah, I did know that.
But did you know that?
I did. I was just joking about that mostly.
Oh no, I meant the Wizro trick I just showed off. Come on, you gotta show off more
You
tricks.
haven't seen me do my trick on that one? I've done that.
Oh, fine.
I have it on a clip of mine.
Because that's a speed. Alright. Doot. Alright, then in here, we will do... Oh hey, there's the Nightmare Key. That's pretty much all we needed, but we are still looking for the Tail Key, so we do gotta do... Wow! Rude Acorn!
You tried a super jump and the acorn said nuts to that.
Yep. Alright, so we'll slip in here. Super jump over there. Line up here. Fail the super jump once. Get one there. And voila. And then, hey look! More Dodongos. Bye, Dodongos.
That is a much trickier super jump than it looks like it is.
It requires a 3-pixel vertical lineup. You can be within 3 pixels. That is your only range. Also, there is my one use of Marin's song in the Ocarina. That specific room. Because it's just an annoying room. And it is faster to listen to Marin's song than try to throw multiple bombs. Okay, key. What? We are missing map, so I actually think I don't need the last check in here. I think it is just map. Or compass, or whatever, whichever one I'm missing. Oh no. Maddie comms are a buck away. No.
Better not do any new tricks that I haven't learned yet.
Oh no. I was like, that can stay open for as long as, you know, we're not in setup for that. So... focus on, doing more stuff for him, you know? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use shield. Wait, no, I don't need this check. We know it's gotta be... Actually, no. Boss could have compass. This could technically be something. So I should check it. Hey, and this is the compass, which means the boss could have anything. Even a new boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those. Now I'm going to show the cheap way to get through this room. Just hop up here, and poke. Normally it's faster. Alright, no boss visible, which means we are one of these two. It's Slime Eye! Alright. No, come on. Don't do this to me. We're on stage.
Any reason it couldn't have been slime eel there, or is it because of the pots, maybe?
No, it could have been Slime Eel, and there is the rod. So that is that last check in B8. And that is meaning I don't have to keep full health for the boss rush. So we are just looking on tail key for go mode. And what's our time look like with just tail key to go?
Your time is just over 1 hour 37 right now.
Oh, we are going to definitely make it under my 14 hours, which means the only way your guys are getting it is by making me do commentary. So let's go check Color Dungeon, shall we? Because we can just do everything right now.
Alright, I've got some donations to toss in.
Alright, toss in the donations.
And apparently the live tracker on Tiltify decided to fail me for a minute because either these just came in or it failed me. Anyway, TK Ninja 37 with $10. It says a quick dono for all the tricks I have, and haven't yet, learned during Maddie's run. Put it toward the Maddie Broadcasting incentive, which is where we're, I assume, getting it toward that dollar.
Wahaha.
Hey, Barracks with $1 said, hey Maddie, this goes to whichever incentive is exactly $1 away from completion and involves you doing commentary for a video game. Well, there you go. There's the other dollar.
How did I get popular? Why did you all want this?
Forsaken Sadness donating $100 said, please put this toward 3 specific orbs incentive and rest to White Mage for the win.
Oh.
Oh, that is a shame, though.
And then Classic Gamer 76 donating $15 says Kraken 2 hugs White Mages, bringing their HP to 0. This is for the FFR shuffler to have a White Mage as the hero.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to to counter that with the extra time I'm going to be donating. So I guess I'm going to have to pick some nice Chrono Trigger stuff for any more commentator's choice.
Yeah,
also, trade by my own commentator. See how it is.
Good job, TK. Good job.
Thank you. I have to represent the rude every once in a while.
Rude.
Also, I am hereby ceding any attempts to keep doing the math on these incentives to Dark Moon because I've lost track at this point.
It's because I didn't even know it was my job to do the math while I was posting. So.
All I know is hats. So, excuse me 1 second while I prepare the next shot.
And while that's happening, I'm going to overkill this Master Stalvos and get a free key. Not that I need it with no key sanity, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta bully. And listen to that glorious mini-boss music for the next few rooms, because the game doesn't know what to do.
And you wonder why we don't want to be rude to you sometimes.
Yep, I am pretty rude.
Or a bully every once in a while.
Yep. Just can't help it, I'm bullying. That said, I have to say I've been very impressed lately. Because, like, I've been coasting the laurels of, like, being second fastest runner of this game for a while, and the last few monthlies, not only have there been people not overtaking me, but, like, coming very close, but today I've been knocked down, or this month I've been knocked down to 4th, which is, like, I'm really happy that we're getting more eyes on this game lately. Nothing
I'm
I
a little
want
less
more.
happy that I have to be the last of the people tagged as Rando Runner, but oh well. It's just bad luck, I suppose.
It's fine.
It is. It's all in fun anyway.
What
It-
fun in my randos? Never.
Yep. Well, I guess with
There you go.
the incentive met, I guess so. I don't know. Let's start taking bribes for going on Marin dates and other such shenanigans, and buying the expensive deluxe rupee. And you know what? You can even put those towards other incentives. Those aren't incentives. That are just I want number to go big. So if you donate more during my run, I will do more and prolong the nonsense. Let's see the rest of those.
Prolonged.
Yeah, make number go up. Alright. I did screw up my routing a little bit here. You still need the nightmare key. And I accidentally went the wrong way. I need to remember which room I already did by accident. Oop. So, TK, do you know how to get this check without hookshot?
I have seen it.
Dang it. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to do it, because I'm gonna give it at least 2 attempts, because it's rough. Did you know
It
that?
does not look like it's a lot of fun, no.
It's not. So, what you do, you get your boots out, you bonk on this wall, jump against the back, walk up to the front, and try to jump.
And fall in a pit.
And fall in a
Got
pit,
it.
because I am bad at boots jumping. But then, you can get that little bit of extra distance to just walk on. But it's really precise, and you gotta be, like, on the middle line, just right. How many attempts did I say I was gonna do?
Twice.
Well, welcome to when I speedrun and end up just doing this 400 times. Alright,
As you do.
yeah. I can go the distance. And that was my nightmare key of Vanilla Night. Who got vanilla in my rando?
I was
Probably
going to say,
Pink Batman with the pudding.
if we're talking about going the distance, should I start singing now?
Go ahead.
She's going the distance. She's going for speed. And that's all you're singing.
Quality,
Oh.
thank you.
I don't know the song. I was thinking like the Hercules. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. Fearless, proud, and strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I can go most anywhere to find where I belong. Oh, and I missed the spin attack. There we go.
Where's the clapping soundboard for that?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm off tune, but
There you go, thank you.
there we go. Alright, slip on in here and do the other half. I think it was this room I accidentally went into first. Normally I'd grab this on the way, yep. Having map and compass, mildly helpful. Also, fun fact, if you're trying to run this game and you find compass, and you hear key sound and do not need key, it means it's a vanilla key for this dungeon. Like that. Why did I grab it?
Reasons.
Alright. So, whoop. And then, check this out. Bosses are for suckers. And you know what?
Blocks
I'm gonna
also
show off.
suckers.
Boots on A. So you bounce higher with boots on A. You can just get over one whole gaps. It's great.
Not gonna lie, I
Alright.
knew that was a trick, but never really. I just swore people were saying that and didn't actually think it was true.
I'll put boots on B here because we can see it, but you can see you don't bounce as high. You bounce like a half block on B, but on A, you bounce a full block.
It's quite clear when you do it side by side like that.
And most in the speedrun community are convinced this isn't actually a boss. This is just a fish that got stuck, and you know, unfortunate.
Well, since you just murdered a fish, I have another donation for you.
Sounds good. I'm gonna grab this instrument.
All right. Well, while you're grabbing a lovely little instrument there, $25 from Luffy. Let's ramp this possible difficulty ever so slightly for 3 orbs specific in the FFR shuffle. So thank you very much, Luffy. And because I can't math, I want to say, actually, since I am mathing, I think that does put me at hat number 4. So because I did not count classic gamers in the previous just listed math. So, well, I guess my third hat picture is just going to stay up for about 5 seconds.
All right. So we are going to fulfill a promise. For the chat, we're going to the seashell hut, even though it's massively out of the way. Because the last 2 dungeons we can do are both up on Mount, and we have yet to find our tail key. And we know that Turtle Rock is D7. As soon as I remember where Seashell Hut is. We know Turtle Rock is D7, which means that math, brain, dungeons. That Eagle's Tower either has to be D1 or D4. Alright. Who's ready for garbage?
I thought D6 was Turtle Rock.
Nope, D7. I went in, I got all the keys and such, and then accidentally returned home. Oh, no, sorry, the other way around. Yeah, D6 was Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is where D7 is.
Yeah, okay. That sounds right with my notes.
Ooh, bomb upgrade! That's actually, I like that!
Bombs.
Woo!
Not
It's gonna be an
useless.
explosive time. Slightly not trash. We're
Considerably
gonna do
not
all
trash.
the bomb triggers. Because I don't think I even finished doing the bomb triggers in D7, so that's just like, mwah, bellissimo. Perfect. So we gotta go up mountain. We gotta catfish a guy, and I think that's... We do need to do our other 2 ocarina checks. I'm gonna go grab Mamu here. Or not Mamu, Mambo. It's everyone's favorite song, and it takes a while. Woo! And... yeah, okay, so I don't know what the last building we went into is, so this is gonna be interesting. Because I'm going to save and quit out of Mambo, and find out where we go. I think it's going to be... like... It wouldn't be Seashell Hut. I think it's actually going to send me back to the D5 location.
It might put you all the way back to Color Dungeon, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to put me back in Color Dungeon, because I am a dingus, and just went through the muscle memory.
Well, now it might just set you at D4.
Yeah. Alright, everyone with me, chat. Oh! Oh! There we go. And it's money we don't need. Alright. Well, I should have just saved and quit, but we're just gonna go here. And we're gonna go back here. Because I think the next thing I'm gonna do... I'm gonna try to do Mr. Right. And I think I am going to try to get away with grabbing the boots check outside of D1 and turning in the dog food. Sorry, that's FF5. Apparently I need to be more. Actually, you know what? We've just listened to the best song, let's go listen to the worst song. Because we are right here. Fun fact, first sign is fake. Woo. Whoop.
No, clearly the first sign's in the maze.
And let's get boots out again. Got the zoomies. Also, fun fact, you can technically read signs with either button. So, if you're going to want to use boots in here, make sure that you are activating them when you are in a safe distance away from a sign, because if you read it twice, it will restart you.
Especially painful when you have to do that across the entire world, as we have done a couple times.
I love sign maze mode, and I would have done it, but I just didn't feel like it. I wasn't sure about what my time would be. Because some signposts can be easy, and some can be horrible.
Yeah, bringing up a perfect point. Do not save and quit while you're in the while you're in front of a sign, or you might just read it anyway.
Yep.
I know that pain all too well.
Thank you very much. And... oh, it's an extra ripoff!
Well, no.
Lol soul. Trolled. Rude.
You paid $300 just to get slimes dropped on you.
It wasn't even like he gave me, like, an exciting item. It was just like, oh yeah, he ripped me off as usual. Nope, he extra ripped me off as usual. And we're gonna pop in here. Just gonna try to clear up our overworld checks just in case, because if we can find it, it would, well, you know, make things easier. Also, if we can get Mambo's Mambo, that would be swell. I'm really hoping to find it before we have to get into the end game.
That bird was a fish.
It was not a fish.
It is not a fish. But
No,
no,
it was
well again.
I'm getting trolled. Everything to do with wart is terrible. We're just gonna stop doing wart checks.
Wow.
Oh. What are the odds?
Not very high.
Yeah.
Also, finally, according to my notes, D1 and D7 are one or the other. And there's a fish.
Yep, D7's either gonna be D1 or D4. But there is our Mambo's Mambo.
Oh, right,
Which-
sorry. D4 and D1 are somewhere in the mix. So either D1 is vanilla or it is D4.
Yep. Oh, hey, there's our tail key. Never mind. All right, we're good.
Fantastic.
We have the dog food, which means that is go-go mode. That is, we don't need anything else. I am just going to. Well, I have to find the nightmare keys, but those are in the dungeons, so that's a little less random checking, which I had originally hoped for. But you know what? We're pretty on schedule for what I expected.
Or just clearing out the dungeons until you find the way to fight the boss, and then fighting bosses.
Yep. So, chat, there's a 50% chance that there's vanilla in my rando.
There's already been vanilla in the rando.
Yeah, there's been 2 vanillas. But here's a 3rd vanilla that could be in my rando. Ah. Oh,
Nicely done.
that's a magic trick.
Accidental awesomeness.
Yep. Gotta do the sideways unlock. And more vanilla in my rando.
Oh, vanilla.
So we do need to find 1 key in the nightmare key, which should be more than doable. There's our 1 key.
And here's the nightmare key.
Nope, it's
Aw.
a 2nd key.
It's worth a
You were
try.
close. I think there are about 7 checks left in here. I don't count my checks that often. The 1... Doot. 2... Oh, there's the rooster. He's a best friend. Best of all best friends. Do you have a best friend? He's tickles in my tummy. He's so yummy yummy. You should get a best friend too. I was gonna say, we don't have compass, so we can't hear where the key is yet. Powder upgrade, so we
powder.
basically have everything. Alright. Well, okay, now we do have everything. We have a piece
But
of
never
wood.
mind then.
We don't need it, but we have it. I was gonna say, there was a donation being read the first time I did Flame Skip, but I did it with just Feather, which is a double jump method. Mainly doable because I had Blue Tunic. But there is a second method using Boots, which I will use because it's faster. Whoop. And you know what? Didn't have to fight Slime Eye with Red Tunic. It's a good day. That said, I might still have to fight Slime Eye in a room with holes. And it looks like we're probably full clearing this dungeon at this rate, unless we have Vanilla Nightmare Key in Vanilla D1, at which point then it's double French Vanilla, and je voudrais poser des questions.
Gesundheit. That's my lame joke for the day.
Hop across. And...
Only better because it's not even French in the first place.
It was French. Or it was partially French.
No, but Gesundheit is German.
Yes. We need language jokes, chat. That are appropriate.
S'il vous plaît.
There's our Nightmare Key on the very last check, of course.
Boo.
And our Silver Buzz Blob. And... ignore how bad that was. It was fine. Because what bosses are left? We got Eagle, we got Facade, and we have Slime Eel. So,
Yes.
30% chance.
Oh, that's not a great sign.
Now it's a 50% chance. Oh, thank God.
Everything's fine. It's good here.
Everything's fine. We're not fighting a bad boss in a bad area. Alright, and count with me. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Best boss. At some point, I will be good enough at LADXR. Oh yay, another golden leaf, just what we wanted. And you know what, I haven't done one yet. For the fans. Wang voice. Yes, we got it!
Hang on.
Best glitch in the game. And we should now do optimal mountain routing. And actually, we're gonna have above optimal mountain routing. Yeah, we might have above optimal mountain routing. Because if instead of doing that, I do this, I can take advantage of this home location. Boop. Just get a case of the zoomies. And we'll go right to D7. And normally, you know what, I'll show how to do the backtrack from D7, but I am going to just return home because it's going to be way faster to get to D8 that way. We gotta go fast. She is speed, as they say.
And we are donations.
Alright, give me some donations.
Warlink05 with $30 says, does the cost of an Applebee's 2 for $25 plus tip enough of a bribe to take Marin on a date? If not, runner's choice.
You know what? It is enough to take Marin on a date. And I'll pick a Chrono Trigger incentive. If there's one that's not done, throw it towards it. If it's a bid war, I'll pick later. But we will take Marin on a date. We will finish D7. I'll go get Marin, and then we'll take her on a date to D8. Actually, oh no, D8's the one dungeon. How much? What time are we on?
You just hit the 2-hour mark.
I just hit the 2-hour mark. You know what? I gotta go over it anyway. We're basically done. So what I'm gonna do is Yeah, you know what? We gotta do it. We gotta do it for the sprite. I'm gonna have to climb the mountain again. We're gonna go get Marin. We will go get Marin first. We gotta take her to Applebee's.
And as for the Jets of Time incentives, from at least what I'm seeing here, the Gear and Healing item rando and the Hit List edition both still need donations. I think both of them, from what I can tell, both of them are empty at the moment.
You know what? I don't know what hit list is, so let's go with that.
Alrighty, there you go. That's $30 toward Hit List.
Alright. Let's go get Marin, then we'll return home. We'll take her home. Have a meditated glitch so Link is controllable and doesn't fall in the hole. Just let him fall in the hole. I needed to go to the teleporter. It was faster.
It was an afterthought. It's fine.
Yeah. I was trying to think. Yeah, what I was gonna try to do was walk into D7 and then try to get down mountain without going into any caves, so I could just save and quit back to it. But then I realized the only way out of that area is to go through caves, so it wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
So it was half of a thought, as you usually have when you're me, and then giving up on it. So let's go take Marin on that date. Oh, Maddie, I'm glad you found this place. Will you stay and talk to me for a while? Yep.
Enjoy the picturesque view.
Yep. I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Taryn says there's nothing beyond the sea, but I believe there must be something over there. When I discovered you, Maddie, my heart skipped a beat. I thought this person has come to give us a message. German guide Marin is superior. If I was a seagull, I would fly as far as I could. I would fly so far away, places, and sing for many people. If I wish to the windfish, I wonder if my dream will come true. Hey, are you listening? Maddie, are you listening to me? Yeah, it's fine. I want to know everything about you. Huh? The walrus wants me to go to him. It doesn't matter. I'll go out to you, lead you to him. There we go. We got Marin.
Think about seagulls or whatever.
It's my big chance. Let's listen to the fanfare. Alright, and then... return home.
Immediately takes her back to the house.
Yep. I'm that kind of girl.
Ain't no second dates here.
Who needs to? Also, she walks on water.
As you do.
She can also super jump with no clipping, because she is better than me in every way.
She runs without the boots.
She runs without the boots, yep. She has all this power and yet requires me to wake the windfish for her. Alright. Since we get the beeline bosses, it should be an easy time. Woo! She can also fly and teleport. Like, check this. Oh, and caves
Also that happens.
breaker. But she teleports. Boing. And... teleport.
And then she still needs to be rescued from that bridge.
Yeah. We won't even see her on the bridge, because... Oh, you want me to go in there? No, I think I'll wait out here. Take care of yourself, Maddie. I will. And it's D4, which I should have known, but... brain. So we need to find our one key, and... we need to find one key and our other thing. That does stuff.
Key and the nightmare key.
Yes. Well, there's our one key, which it's... I think this is actually going to be 2 keys because of how logic is supposed to work normally. No. There's 2 more checks you can do. You do need, like, 3 keys, so most of the stuff that I can get to should be keys. Because there's, like, 5 keys in this dungeon. And we only need 1, because everything else is optional. Because we can cheat. Remember, kids, cheating gets you places.
You just better not do it in my classroom.
I mean, what? I mean, I'd be learning life skills of copying. Oh, there, oh no, oh no.
Oh, there's the problematic. That's what
Oh,
happens
dear.
when you cheat in Charon's class.
Punished for my hubris by Karant.
Yes, I just gave you an F.
In all red lettering,
Yeah.
which was literally one letter, but you know,
Yeah.
it sounded better in my head.
I mean, I do like the red dress. It does mean that some of the bosses in the boss rush are going to be quite the easy time. Alright. Alright, and then diagonals are fun. Whee! Oh. I've never done that before. There we go.
Also, Classic Gamer has the right mindset of it.
Okay, not caught in my classroom. There we go. Don't rat me out, chat. I'm going to try to maintain this full health, because I am still willing to try the boss rush of the end for another bribe. Alright, that's just rupees. We don't need that. I will try to do the damage to this boss rush. There's our Nightmare Key. Alright. I'm gonna take the quick way, then. We went and got Marin, so I'm a little behind, but... Hey, bird! And do we have real fake floors? We probably should, considering the saving quit. We'll see. Actually, we walked the way to D8. We might have floors here. This could be rough. Because this is D7 location. This is a very French vanilla boss. Nope, real fake floors. So everyone, my favorite glitch, real fake floors. And he's done.
Just that simple.
Yep, floors are fake, and he still appears off-screen down there. Or technically up there, but you know how X and Y coordinates work for games.
When the floors are fake, the damage is real.
Yep. That does mean that, as usual, Slimeal is my final boss. You thought my favorite thing was uplift? I have multiple favorite things.
The 1A and 1B.
We got the side wang this time, because I messed that up a little bit. And then everyone pay close attention, because we get the cutest Mattis sprite there. Cutest Marin sprite that nobody ever gets to see. Look at her. She's so cute, she was waiting. Also because she can walk through walls. I'm late. She thought I'd never come back. So let's return home, because we already showed off the falling off the mountain glitch. And let's make our way to D8. Rude. Marin is the true hero of Coleman. She has all the power. Because everyone who goes into a dungeon always comes out alive. Yep, I'm late. That said, I don't think she does it for D8, because the game never expects you to be able to get her here near D8, so she's not programmed to consider D8 as an entrance. But any dungeon you try to go in, she will stop and go to the outside. I think Color Dungeon is an exception, because it's weird. Because it's definitely not broken.
Through the fire.
Marin do got power in the game guide. Oop. Ah. This game has no broken things, never. Yep. Alright, then we're gonna bomb trigger this again, so... Boop. And, you know what? We got a little bit of time, so what we're gonna do... I'm gonna show off... So, I already showed off you can just walk through this. You can just walk right on in. Because he doesn't have a hitbox. That's the first hitbox that shows up. But if you bomb trigger him, he has 1 health.
That is something I didn't actually know.
Yep, he has 1 health if you bomb trigger him, but that does not count as killing him normally because it doesn't actually trigger the flag of him being dead.
Makes sense.
Sadly. Alright, we're gonna cheat our way through here, because we still gotta bomb trigger those towers. We do have everything we need, even if we didn't have keys. So all we need is to remember to hit switches.
That's another $1. But the fun part is I already put in $10 and I was showed about like 4 things, so I'm covered for it.
There we go. He paid off his debts.
Preemptively.
We will allow this. Alright, so that's destroyed, so we can now use the pit for this one. Come on. Come on. Bang! Oh, come on. Is this not gonna work? Did I do something wrong? There we go.
Yeah, I think you just had to scroll the screen the first time.
Come on. And then... Doop. And
From
one
what
more
I
for the room.
remember of the bomb trigger, the order is they want you to do it bottom right, top left, bottom left. Which means you probably have to scroll the screen to make the top right one work, even if you don't do it in that order.
Yeah, I've never not done them all. Or anytime I have not done them all, it's always been in a position where I'm just getting the last one. So, could have been something that needs to be loaded with the screen. I'll pitch it to the speedrun community, see if they can figure anything out. But alas, it's done. Demolitions are way better than a large ball.
As they
And
are.
we have the Nightmare Key, but I'm going to show off the other trick to get up here. So there's the Goomba Surf, which is annoying and terrible, and Batman will do it plenty. I don't like it. It takes too long and is RNG dependent. Like, I wouldn't have gotten it that time.
Oh, right, I forgot about this trick.
There's also the P-Hat Skip, which is just like that. Just a little bit of fast hands, and you're good.
I forgot that I do know that one, I just never do it.
It's really easy when you get the hang of it. That
sure
said,
it is.
let's fight Slimeeel with Red Tunic, so this is probably going to be a 2 or a 3 cycle. Unless I get, like, really lucky. This is my least favorite boss, and we're going to have to fight him twice with Red Tunic. Because I'm not changing. 3, 4, and...
Maddie dreading the Red Tunic fight part of this fight because he gets the extra knockback from Red Tunic and none of the extra damage from it.
Yep. Slimeeel takes static damage regardless of your power. But he does get the iframes from the Red Tunic's knockback. Up. And I'm just failing today. There we go. What a fool! I'm a foolish fool who fools foolishly.
Foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
Yes. Alright, and there's our 8th instrument. Is everyone ready for this boss rush? Let me get some hype in chat, and some donos. And you know what? I'm gonna do one attempt at the full health one. One attempt. So if we get hit, I'm not doing it, unless I get bribed. Because I'm pretty sure we got... How much time do we have left?
You are at 2 hours 14, so you've got a little bit yet.
Alright, we're gonna get some health here. Come on. Just trying to full heal, because we have medicine. I can't just use Tracy for it. That was too much. Come on. Just gotta get into a room with a spark so we can get him for a fairy. And we're gonna do one attempt to try to do it full health and get him with the level 2 sword. But it's not gonna be easy. We also have to avoid soft locks. It's gonna be great. Alright, so let's return home. And then, because of how Mountain works, we're gonna play Song 2. I was like, that's Mountain, it'll be close. Nope.
Mountain is close until you realize you're up the mountain.
Yep. Thing is, and I'm pretty sure Marin doesn't screw up anything about Egg. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together, class. Get your note paper out.
Yeah, I was about to say, this has been quite the day.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna bonk, because bombs are the best instrument. And then screw it up. And... All rise for the national anthem! Alright. In we go. Leaving Marin outside.
07s, chat.
07. Alright, everyone remember the pattern. It's left, left, and then a quick turn up, and then right,
A turn up.
and then right, and turn up, and then a left, and an up. And I would bomb trigger this this fight, but unfortunately, the boss rush stops that. So let's get going. We have one attempt to do this at full health. Ah! And I
Immediately lost.
There, you know what? I'll give it one more shot, everyone. We'll hold on. I will remember to put on Feather. Let's go. There's like 2 moblins here. They should give me a heart. Invalid run reset.
That's basically what we're doing here.
Take a mulligan.
Indeed.
I had one job. I was hoping the boomerang was gonna hit him before I needed it. There we go.
There it is.
Alright. And I'll get the equips ready for that fight. There we go. I was also gonna save and quit to have another attempt, but alright. So I'll have one real attempt.
Best laid plans and all that.
Yep. Get her to rolling bones. Nobody clip that.
You heard her, don't clip that.
Alright, there we go. Boss 1 done. Let's get the rod. Number 2. Alright, now I gotta remember it's the dongos for Z3. Alright, this is gonna be... Because normally I just damage boost into him, but... I promised I'd try. Ah!
Oh, that was close.
No need to spin attack, because I have red tunic. D5 is... Master Stalfos, so it's Gomas? We didn't see Gomas at all. Oh, this is gonna be another one that's gonna be rough. I'm gonna have to play this super cagey. So we're gonna play Marin's song, because if you play the flute, it opens his eye. And I can repeat play it, but I do want to avoid those fireballs if I'm gonna keep full health. And then 6 is Smasher, which could be rough. I'm gonna try to be super safe, instead of aggressive like I would normally be. And whoop. There we go. D7 is... I think D7 is skipped because Sans doesn't load here. So D8 is Blano. And we're going to take advantage of that knockback just to keep him way away from me. And then we have another one that might take me out. And he spawned over there. He should jump to the location. Nope. These rocks might be rough. Got him. Alright. Powder. Okay. And this is another guy who I just very aggressively go for. And we did it. And, alright. get ready for our other friend. Actually, we have Red Tunic. We don't need spin. I'm still an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow. Whoop. Alright, and now, time to start the real bosses. The full bosses. With the hardest one! Oh, wait, no, there is Armor Smize. Oops, I'm wrong. It's fine, I have Red Tunic, so this dude should be, not much of a problem. Alright, now it's time for the toughest boss. Oh god, no! He's gonna get me. Oh, that was so safe.
Got him.
Yep, got him. Alright, and now we start the rough ones.
Well,
And this is why I am happy I have Red Tunic. And guess what? We have corners this time. I can show corners. We do have another shot. He can't hurt me as long as he has his bottle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll just flip in here. And rob the corner so that he takes that damage before he hits me. Whew. Alright, let's get this ready. And he doesn't appear, he actually appears up there, so we do have to hit the wall to get him to appear. And Red Tunic should make this one shot each. And D4 is our fish. I want to get this, because he's going to go immediately into an attack. And should be easy enough, but we gotta avoid those rocks. D5 is our favorite. And this is where things get rough. Because this hole doesn't disappear. Also say hi to the bubble, everyone.
Hello, Bubble.
Alright, that said, he is broken in this room, so we don't need to run around everywhere. Darn it, 3 hits. Be 3-cycling him again. And whoop! Alright. And now, you may have noticed, the next boss is, a little bit of a tricky one, because he would be right there. But, yeah, I gotta be right on the edge here, otherwise I can't hit him. Because there is still a hole there. That is still a very real hole. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I am miscounting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gotta watch for these holes. Ugh. He's being rude. Alright. And now, there is a soft lock here if I don't do this right. I have to look up. Because if I don't look up, I will soft lock everything. Because, certain Eagle boss very much believes that you will be looking up on that ladder. So if you are not, you soft lock. Because the game doesn't know what to do. Oh dear! If I'm gonna take no damage, I gotta do this vanilla. Rude. Rude! I've never seen him start with that. Alright, we got the second shot. Come on, we can get him. Come on. Got him. Alright, here we go, everyone.
Now for the last one. Here's the try.
If it weren't for me, nothing would change. I'd too, in the dream. So there we go, we did it. We did it damageless and managed to get him with the sword beams. We were born of nightmares in this world. We made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, the island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place. But you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble! Alright, let's go.
Well done on the boss rush there.
Yes, I can still fail this and softlock because Aghanim can fall in that hole. So I'm gonna still need to play super careful. Matter of fact, I think it's Aghanim and Moldorm can both fall in that hole. But it's a lot harder to get Moldorm to fall undo it. Alright. We don't need to take no damage this time, though. We're gonna try to, like, pivot ourselves so his attacks are just at the right angle, because this hole deletes the good shots. And if we knock him in the hole, we gotta do it all over again. Moldorm can fall in the hole. Shoes on the other foot. Alright. And here we go. Let's hope for it. I think because of the hole, it does glitch him out a bit. Oh no, he can still blue ball me. Alright. He proved me wrong. There we go. Okay. We're trying to stun lock him, and we fail. It's fine, we have red tunic. Alright, time for Ganon. Ganon was fun. Alright, and... there we go. And we got Boomerang.
There's
So let's
only
do
one
it.
challenge left.
Yep. Waiting 2 minutes for him to open his eye, because it's gonna be me on a marathon.
So after that, there's no challenge.
Ow. Come on. There we go.
It is.
Our world. And time's gonna be on the white screen after the stairs. Maddie, I've beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs. Whoop. And... time.
GG's, Maddie.
GG, thank you. I was surprised that the no-hit boss rush went as well as it did after that that initial forgetting to equip Feather. Let's get a good old carpet whale sound.
You did say this was the second try run.
I did say it was the run of second tries. Ah. So Karant, what's my time?
You finished up at 2:27:43.
Ah, just under 2:30, but it is over the 2:15 I was kind of hoping for. But that said, I did go on Marin date, so that was a big detour. You know what? I'll take under time, though. Any cool donos?
None have come in since Warlink sent you off on a date, so maybe we'll get some in as we finish up with all the lovely Windfish music.
Well, then why don't you tell us a little bit about the charity while we watch this happening?
Alright, well, we are taking donations for the Liam Foundation, LGBTQIA plus organization based out of Rockford, Illinois, which has helped out and is continuing to help out with providing care, advocacy, and assistance to trans folks all around the area, particularly as anti-trans legislation has been enacted by other states. The Liam Foundation has been an organization that has helped trans folks out with shelter, assistance, advocacy, and they are aiming to do so even further with the establishment of a new and larger office space, which can help them improve their organization and help them be able to better assist even more people. So all the money that we are raising, and we have raised close to 4K so far, is going to help the Liam Foundation. Hopefully those donations will continue to roll in as we go on to the last hosting stage of the marathon, which will be in a few minutes when I step aside and pass things over to Heavings.
And, stick around for more me during Final Fantasy. You did pay for it, so you get to hear me talk to Danny a little bit. It's going to be a fun time with that Final Fantasy. The shuffler is going to be hectic, to say the least.
Oh yeah, that's what we love.
So, now, in my streams, I'd normally wait to the end, but, if I can allow anything to be ahead, I will definitely take advantage of that, so just kick me out whenever. Well, I mean, send me off to my job in the salt mines whenever.
Well, I don't think we're going to subject you to the salt mines, at least not in FFR anyway. But definitely thank you very much to Maddie and to TK Ninja for that great run of Link's Awakening DX. Maddie is going to stick with us because she will be helping calm the FFR run by Lord Fizzleby. We are now going to switch over to Dark Moon on hosting, or Dark Moon on Restream rather, and Hemix on the hosting desk. So I and my hats are going to retire for the rest of this marathon. I, of course, will be watching as I get the chance over the next few hours because we got lots of great runs coming up. We've got Lord Fizzlebeef's FFR run. We've got Lord Batsy and St. Von Jester doing a hit list co-op for Chrono Trigger Get Time. We've got Zri doing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And we have One Free Fitz doing Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide as our culminating race of the marathon. So definitely keep tuned to all of those because it's going to be great fun and great watching. And yes, as far as I can see, Lord Fizzlebeef will be forced to start with a white mage. So congrats, y'all did it. But anyway, I'm going to step away from the host desk. Thank you all very much for putting up with me and my hats throughout this marathon. And hopefully we can get above that 4K and go even further to support the Liam Foundation. So thank you all very much. I'll be watching along with y'all. Have a great rest of the marathon.